Hello, in this video we will be creating our ball scene. Let's do it. Let's start by creating a new scene. Search for Character Body 2D, then rename the scene to Ball. We are going to save it in Scenes in the Actors folder. Let's add a sprite node to our ball and rename it Skin. Now let's go to Assets, Sprites, and grab our ball sprite. In the inspector, drag the ball sprite into the field named Texture. Next, let's add a collision shape 2D to the ball. Rename it Skin Shape. In the inspector, head over to the field called Shape and select Circle Shape. Let's verify that Use Pixel Snap Smart Snapping is on by going to the 3 dots tab in our editor. Reshape the skin shape size to match our skin or our sprite node. Next, let's add an Area 2D node to our ball. Rename it Ball Area. This node requires a collision shape as well, so let's add another collision shape 2D to our ball area. Rename it to Ball Area Shape. And in the inspector, select Circle Shape. Let's make this slightly smaller than our skin shape. Next, we are going to use the ball area to create a group. To do this, we will select the tab right of inspector called Node, then Groups. Click in the field and name the group Ball. Let's add another sprite to our parent node. Rename it Exclamation. In Assets, Sprites, search for the exclamation sprite and drag it into the texture field. We are going to modify the Y position in transform to -18. Let's move this all the way to the top of our scene hierarchy so that it's behind the ball. Set its visibility to false by clicking on the eyeball next to it in the hierarchy. Okay, so we have our ball scene set up with some of the necessary nodes. We will now start adding logic to our ball node by attaching a script to it. Click on our ball node and use the icon with the paper and green plus sign to create a script. We are going to save this in Scripts, Actors. We can now open up our script by clicking the Script tab at the top of the editor. When we do so, we will see that Godot 4 was nice enough to provide us with the default script for movement. We can test out the default movement in our level 1 scene, which will also be a good time to test out the collisions attached to our blocks tileset. Open up level 1 scene and instance our ball into the scene. Let's put it in the middle of the scene. To do that, go to the transform for the ball and set it to 90 and 180. Let's run the scene, and when we move our ball, it should have gravity and should also collide with the floor. Great, so we have our ball scene set up. In the following video, we will write our own script for it. Until next time.